Here you go now, fellas. Here we go with a new one. I'm not sure if I've seen it before, but it says it's a new one. It's a new one to Dan Murphy's anyway. The Fox Hat Red Pelt Indian Red Ale. 7.8%. 88 IBU count. That's freaking high. I have had it around 100 IBU, but 88's pretty bloody high. Most beers are... Your Pilseners are probably 10 IBU. And, you know, your normal pale ales are probably 22 or something. And your IPAs, maybe 25, even 30. So this is a high octane beer. Cheers, everyone. It's got that, oh, it's sort of browny, not too red. A little bit of red in there. Cheers, everyone. Wow. It's one of those beers you don't really want to just swallow it. You want to keep it in your mouth for a while. It's so luscious and rich. That is rich. Look at the head on that. That's a gorgeous head. This is a great beer. This is what it's all about. Finding these little gems. And the story on this. How's this? A salute. Well, you could read it probably. I don't know if you can read it. My camera's shit. I'm going to get a new phone. Salute to the red felts everywhere. Cocksure and a little angry and mad as a fucking hatter. Yeah, I don't think so. To the eye. Well, you can see. Deep, luscious. Geez, I can't read it with all that water or condensation. It's bloody sticky here today, humid. Deep, luscious red velvet with a mischievous glint of, how come I can't read it, hops and whole lot of attitude. Up your nose, anyway, I'm not reading it, it's just too hard. Here, malt bursts, I'll read the bottom one, malt bursts onto your tongue and the raging hops kick in before the warming alcohol joins the fray. If, geez, the condensation's bad today. If this beer could talk, it would be banging on about how good it is. Oh, well, that's up itself for a bit. I wouldn't go that far. Up your nose. Brazen punches of happiness. Well, that's a funny way to describe that lusciousness. And warming waves of goodness, a feisty scent set to rile you right up. Roll you right up. Yeah, okay. Should have put the glasses on to read that. Anyway, this is a great beer. I'm loving it. Had a funny day today. Went and had a noodle soup in a restaurant. Yeah, I've sort of been going in on the odd occasion. Gave them a few tips to make the restaurant better and whatever. The two of the workers have got bad necks and they can't look up. If they look up, they get a headache. One gets a headache and the other one gets all dizzy. So I ended up giving them a bit of Reiki today. Yeah, a quick little sort of, what would you call it, acupressure massage and Reiki. Found the nerve that was playing up on both of them, sort of, oh, that's so, ah. Yeah, so I had to go real gentle. But yeah, it makes you realise or make you think, what do you really want to do in your life? Do you want to just work doing the day-to-day crap, you know? I was an electrician, but, you know, I'm fucking sick of it. It's coming up to 40 years of being an electrician. You know, not that I worked as an electrician all that time, you know, 14-month holiday at one stage, traveling the world, and another 7 months, and I had a few 4-month breaks, and had a 9-month stint as a monk. So yeah, I can't say I've really been on the tools for 40 years, but it is what it is. I'd rather help people's health. Sometimes to be good at Reiki, you got to be good at explaining what's wrong with them and allow them to take the healing energy. Like, I've tried to give Reiki to a non-believer and there's no energy flow. But someone that believes, or you can talk them into believing that they can heal themselves, they will. Because that's all you're doing. You're being a conduit for allowing them to heal themselves, you know. And I really get a lot of satisfaction out of that. I've given Reiki to a client nearly 20 years ago, and she had cancer, and she rang me up one day and said, look, I'd just like to thank you for the job you did. And I said, what are you talking about? She goes, oh, I've got cancer that don't give me long to live, you know, lymphoma cancer. The doctor said I've probably got a couple of months at the most. I said, well, look, let me come around and see you. And I took my Reiki book around there. And I said, oh, look, I'll give you some Reiki and I'll get you to read the book. And I sort of told her about what it is and everything, and gave her Reiki. And then I said, look, I'll come back in a week when you finish the book and I'll give you Reiki again. So I come back in, 5 days' time, and I did it again. And she gave me the book back and off I went. And then she rang me up about, I don't know, a month later, and she said, oh, I went to the doctor and he goes, the cancer's gone. And I said, what? She goes, yeah, the doctor got really, really angry with me. What have you done? What have you done with the cancer? It's gone. He was spewing. You know, that was like, he was going to make shitloads of money out of her. It's the biggest money maker in medical history, cancer. And we cured it. You know, I allowed her to cure herself. You know, that's what Reiki does. It just puts in a bit of universal love energy and healing energy, a frequency, I guess, a love frequency. And she was wrapped to the back teeth, and I still see her and do the odd job for her. And, you know, that's 20 years she got extra. So, you know, life's weird. You know, those sort of things, they stick in your mind better than doing a job for someone and doing it real cheap and helping them out. And then at the end of the job, they don't pay you. You know what I mean? That's happened to me a few times. I made probably 10 grand. Or, you know, a job I did the best job ever, and I have to wait a year to get most of the money. Or another job, a guy held on to the money for 6 months and kept lying to me, saying that the client hadn't paid him. But they'd paid him. And he was just sitting on my money, 10 grand for fucking 6 months. So, you know, you can help people monetary wise, and they see you as being weak, and they rip you off. So sometimes you just got to be brutal and just give them the full price. And if they don't pay you all of it, it's not too bad because you haven't put the cream on top. But been a few times in my life I've given people the extra special price and the real quick, and helping them out and coming and getting it all done so the next tradesman can come. That was one of my catchphrases. I never held up any other tradesman. I'll work all night to get in front of the other tradesman and give them a clear run, you know, all that shit. I put in like a real, well, I don't know, dogs don't work that hard unless they're working dogs, but work like a dog and then get ripped off. So, I don't know, you get a lot more satisfaction out of healing people. It's weird like that, isn't it? I haven't healed that many people. One lady had gangrene though, and I healed her, and she walked over a week later. They were going to chop her foot off that week, and she walked over a week later with dinner for me. She said, "Oh, thank you so much. You've fixed me foot. Doctor couldn't fix it, all this sort of stuff." So the things I have done healing is actually a lot more satisfaction than giving someone a cheap, super ripper, straight, perfect job, because they sort of think of you as weak by doing it cheap, because I'm fast. And I found that out the other day. I said, "Oh, that's about $1,800. I've done that job for heaps of people, 1,800, and then they go off because I'm not working anymore, and they'll go off and they'll go, no one will do this job for under $3,000. And I go, what? I said, it's like less than a day's work. How can they charge that? I know there's a fair bit of material, but it's only like $1,000 in material, and $800 for a day, or we'll take out inspectors fee, 130, say, in a certificate. So you're still making like $650 for a 6-hour day. It's huge money, and I'm just too fucking soft and too quick and too fucking, I don't know. It's fucked, isn't it? Anyway, that's what the fuck's that? It's a fox hat. It's not a fuck's that. What the fuck's that? That's the red pelt. So get it up, you fellas. Do what you love to do. I don't think I want to be an electrician anymore. Fuck it. I think I'll go off and heal. Maybe I'll go and, I don't know, I haven't got a certificate. The fucking medical board will shut me down. They go, you can't heal cancer. You're not allowed to. You can't do it. They'll lock me up, or they'll kill me. They've been killing all these natural healers around the world. That's what I really hate. They get murdered in America all the time. It's fucked, isn't it? Anyway, that's what it is. This is a beautiful beer. I'm enjoying it. Just had to have a rant. My mate's just rung up Robbie, and his fucking tendons didn't heal together, and he's got to go and have another operation. So the poor bloke's a bit, well, he was a bit sad when he rang me, but an hour and a half on the phone, we had a lot of giggles, and hopefully he's in the right mood. I'm going to send him some Reiki tonight, and hopefully he comes good. So I can't see him. He's not driving. I'm not driving. Someone went through a red light and crashed my car, and they're not paying. And I haven't got any money. Oh, it's cruel.